Good morning, everybody. Oh, I went high voice.
I know the wind is like getting my hair and my eyes.
Hold
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are here at the Venetian
We are.
for a special
A special.
episode. It's going to be about wax and pasta.
Yes.
Please explain.
Yes. We're not having it together, but we're going to visit Madame Tussauds or
Yes.
Tussauds? I don't know. You can write it in the comments below. Is it Tussauds or Tussauds? We're going to visit her wax museum. We think it's much better than any of the Hollywood wax museums and stuff like that, because you actually walk up to the characters.
That's right.
Or walk up to the wax figures that are in here.
Yes.
And we're going to go to the Grand Canal and have a meal over there. We've visited in St. Mark's Square. We've
Right.
visited so many times, but we've never had a meal.
Yes, so we're going to have authentic pasta
Yes.
lunch and see some authentic wax figures here.
Yes, I can't wait. It's been years since we've been over into Madame Tussauds or Tussauds. We'll see. We'll see how to pronounce it.
They open at 10 a.m. and it's almost 10 right now.
Yes.
Let's go.
So if you walk up here and purchase your tickets at the kiosk, it is $44.99. If you book online a day in advance, you get what? How much?
$5 off.
$5 off. So you know you're coming here, book online in advance. Otherwise, it's $45 when you come up to the kiosk.
Oh, here's Bruce Willis. Okay, we are in.
That was easy. You just purchase your tickets at the kiosk in the front, and we are in. First thing you saw was Bruce Willis. Now this is Carol G. If you don't know these people, they're on the wall, so you can see the little signs on the wall.
Oh,
and there's Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And see, you can actually walk up and take pictures with these wax museums, which is really cool.
Look at this one here, real quick. Carol G.
And they even have her tattoos.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good details, right?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's go.
Let's go. One of my all-time favorite movies, Sister Act. Look at Whoopi Goldberg. She looks really good. Looks exactly like her. It looks like she's gonna blink at me.
I know, right? It's
so
very
real.
clear. Look at that. Wow.
You come up some escalators, and the first thing you see is like a whole park full of all of these different talent. You can see Zendaya right here. You take a picture at the Madame Tussauds line or Tussauds camera, and then you walk in, and there's Zendaya behind me. Here's Khloe Kardashian. Brad Pitt looks really good. Yeah, that's Zendaya. And look at all these people. Brad Pitt. I know him. Post Malone, maybe? I forgot his name. It could be. Steve Aoki. And I love the tattoos, the highlight and the detail of the tattoos. Here's Beyonce. There's Brad Pitt. Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sorry, I'm way ahead of him. There's Jamie Foxx. Here's Laverne Cox. Johnny Depp is right here. You can look at him from behind, and then look at him up front.
You say you want to look at his behind?
Maybe. This is him up front. That looks really good. I can really see these wax figures coming to life and talking to you because they look that good. Nicolas Cage and Taylor Swift up in this area.
Not many chances you get to sit next to Taylor Swift. You know what's funny is when you first walk up to any of these wax figures, at a glance, it looks like it's just a real person just standing there. So I was like, oh, there's somebody here, but these are wax figures here. So real. Rihanna here, and we have The Rock. So if you want to see how I look like standing next to The Rock, well, let's see. I think it's pretty close. What do you think? Pretty close, right? No.
Here he is here, and then you can see him right here. Look at the eyes just shine, and those teeth are just so white. It looks like he's gonna come out and talk to you. If this one moves, I'm freaking out right now. But there's so many here that if you're just walking and it's empty right now, that it can really scare you or take you back. Like, oh, I didn't know someone was there. Now let's go into the next room. What I like is on these big TVs, when people are coming to see their wax figures, meaning like Missy here, she is talking about that wax figure to how well it's done. And a lot of these talent that has their wax figures here, they come and they check it out, and they're saying they're just blown away of how well it's done. Miley Cyrus here when she was doing her wrecking ball. And what's really cool, it's also interactive, where they actually have a wrecking ball here that you can sit and take a picture. Over here, this is Bob Marley. I mean, this is the way you can see him since he's not here anymore, and just enjoying his craft. And look at Snoop Dogg, and it's a teeter-totter, babe. Snoop Dogg. And of course, you can hop on this teeter-totter. This is Megan Thee Stallion, and you can hop on her horse. That's crazy.
It's at your own risk.
At your own risk, yeah. Prince? Oh, yeah. We haven't seen him in person, but this likeliness looks very good.
This scene is from The Hangover, if you remember the mattress. Here's Alan. I had no idea Wayne Newton is that tall. Look at that. He's got a good 2 feet on you.
Yeah, exactly. But what I like, I have no microphone. He is tall, but what I like is, look at Elvis. I want to go see Elvis. Look at this. What a good-looking guy.
That was in his prime there, huh?
Yeah, I can see why people really swooned. Someone looking that good and singing the way he sang. Wow. We forgot to mention, not only are you seeing all of this talent here, you're seeing their background, so it makes it so much more believable, and it makes these characters really come to life. So all of these musicians are in here. You have all the singers here. Here's Liberace. There's Al Jolson. Look at these guys. Look at Marilyn. Wow. She looks good. And the big Vegas sign. And look at, you can jump into the roulette. Maybe I'll have you do that, baby. You can jump into that big roulette with all the chips in there. Look at Robert De Niro, Neil Knievel, Celine Dion, Donnie and Marie. And that's Elvis in his older years right over here. Yeah. Still very, very good looking man. Other than the admission of the ticket, this is also part of the ticket, is the Marvel Universe 4D. Come take photos in here. All of the Marvel people are here, and this is the theater that you can wait to go into. I think we're gonna skip the theater for now for us though. Oh, I also failed to mention that you can do as much picture taking, as much filming as you want in here. So today is not a busy day, so it took us only about 45 minutes, but I can expect on a busy day it's definitely going to take you half a day. We didn't film everybody, and there's tons of people here, meaning tons of talent that you can take pictures of here. So it's going to take you about a half a day to go through everything. And just like that, we're in the gift shop. All of this stuff is here. That was a really good museum. From the last time we went, we saw that a lot of the talent, a lot of the wax figures were completely different than what we're used to. They keep it very current, which is really nice. Current to the point that's like, we didn't even know some of those people in there. That's pretty current.
Here you go, babe. Elvis.
Elvis. Madame Tussauds. Highly recommended it. It was $45 at the door.
Yeah, a little pricey.
A little bit pricey. So many figures, and you can see the quality.
Yes.
Especially because you can go up to these figures. Usually there's behind some sort of railing or something. You can actually go up to these figures. You can touch them.
Yeah, you can
can
put your arm around them.
Yes. And
Go close.
they look so good that you think they're going to turn around and talk to you. And to the point, because again, we're first thing in the morning, we came in and we would turn, and we would say, I thought nobody is here. And nobody was there. It was a wax figure.
That's what I thought. Like I mentioned, when you first walk into the room, you go, oh, there's some people here. No, those are wax figures.
Right. So our lunch plans are a little bit later. The place is not open yet. We would like to thank, I forgot, baby. We would like to thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much. We really appreciate everyone for continuing to follow us on all of these little spontaneous trips and journeys and
all
stuff
of our
like
crazy
that.
adventures.
Yep, all of our crazy adventures. Thank you for the bottom of our hearts.
Yes. Really appreciate it.
And I think to celebrate, we're going to have a lobster tail while we're waiting for our lunch place to open.
Yes, we are here at Blvd's Bake Shop.
Yes.
So why not have a lobster tail while we're waiting for lunch?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. That is the one we like, our favorite. Thank you. That lobster tail is delicious. They have even cannolis here.
Right, we just literally had them last week.
In San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco, right. Right, so I think we're going to skip the cannolis. We're going to just go for the lobster tail.
Even though I want one of each, but we're going to go ahead and just go for that lobster tail.
Oh, but look at all these other cupcakes over here.
Look at this cookie. Italian butter cookies.
So much good-looking pastries.
Oh, look at that apple pocket, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I almost want to try that. They have a creme brulee pocket. What the heck?
These look like extra fancy Pop-Tarts.
They do.
They look
Nutella pocket.
Yeah.
They look really good.
And, of course, their famous cakes over here that you could get the slice. They have these in the machines, right? Like the red velvet, rainbow slice, carrot, chocolate fudge. Oh yeah, a lot of good choices, but I think we have to stick with the plan.
We are.
We got the goods.
They have a counter here where you can eat right next to the open window bakery.
Yeah, in fact, they're baking some stuff right now.
They're baking some goodness, baby.
Yeah. So what do we get?
So we got our lobster tail, but we've never tried their pockets, and so we had asked which pocket to get. They had the creme brulee pocket, the apple pocket, and the Nutella pocket. That's the lobster tail.
Look at that. But
her favorite was the creme brulee pocket, but we had to get the apple pocket.
yeah, well, of course, this is the very popular lobster tail.
Look at the layers for that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. We may have to do a close-up for it.
Oh, yeah, we definitely will.
Here we go. We are back. We're ready to eat.
Yeah, now this is about almost the same size of a Pop-Tart, like dimensionally, but way thicker. And you can see the filling of the apples in there.
And you can see the layers of the pastry that's in here. So it's filled with apples. I just can't wait. Let's try this out.
It's good? Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time we've tried this one before. I haven't had it before. Now this lobster we had many times.
Right. Well, this is excellent. I love that flakiness of that pastry, that apple. It's a perfect tartness of that apple. This is very good. I can say it's probably one of the top apple little turnovers I've had. Not quite a turnover. They call it a pastry puff. So I think it's one of the
Really?
best.
Wow.
It's that good.
And of course, we did get a cup of coffee to complement these pastries here. Now, of course, I'm going to go for the bite on this lobster tail. Get ready for that AMSR crunch, because it's coming. Here we go.
Very consistent, isn't it, baby?
There's nothing like this. We've been to a lot of bakeries everywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody makes a lobster tail like this.
No.
The cream in it, not too sweet, but that nice complement with this extremely crunchy pastry shell that's on top over here. Light powdered sugar. Everything just works perfectly
And
with
it's
this.
completely filled with cream, not just a little dab or anything. It's completely filled with cream. So he even dripped a little bit of this cream, which we're not gonna let it go to waste. I have it
Look
on my
at
finger.
that. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is delicious. Totally worth getting.
Now it's getting busy in here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna enjoy our pastries and then we'll see you at lunchtime.
Yes.
So the Grand Canal Shoppes always twist me up and confuse me, especially if you're walking around these canals. What's nice is right down the walkway from where Buddy's V's and the bake shop was, you're gonna come to this area here, which is St. Mark's Square. This reminds me a lot of Italy. We've only been to Florence and Milan, but we haven't been to Venice yet. And we haven't been to Rome, any of the other big cities there, but this is really inspiring us to get over there. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful
I really
area.
like how they have like the fake sky, so
Yeah.
it's always nice and cheery and blue sky
Yes.
here inside. And there are a lot of stores around here.
There are 3 restaurants here. Actually, one of the restaurants we're eating is right over here. We're just waiting for it to open. But if you look up in the towers and stuff, I remember they used to have acts here. There's a stage over there where people would come up and sing, and in these windows, some of them open, and I remember a lot of the performers would come out of these windows and sing as well. And what's interesting is that not only like Madame Tussauds, that you can buy your tickets, you can even buy little package deals. They had a package deal that you can conclude the gondola ride, outdoor gondola ride in the package deal, and some of the other stuff that you can do here on the property in that package. So if you're wondering how you buy tickets, you can do it if you're gonna go to Madame Tussauds. There's so many restaurants here in St. Mark's Square to eat, but we decided on Brera. It's one of the 3 big restaurants here. This is their menu right here. Everything looks so good. It's kind of hard to really pick any wonderful dishes. This is, the sign of the name. I thought it was another menu on the back. So, Brera. We were wondering how to pronounce it, so it's Brera. So we're gonna go place our order and start eating our lunch. We ordered bread service for the table, which is an added fee. This is the extra virgin olive oil and aged balsamic butter. They give you ciabatta, focaccia, and strega. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. We're gonna go ahead and try a little bit. Oh my gosh, these are big, fresh, daily as well, nice and soft in that center. Go ahead. I'm gonna first try this aged balsamic butter.
The color
right
of it
here.
looks like chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, it does. Let's go ahead. Actually, it spreads like kind of like a pate. So let's try this out, and this bread is really soft. It does taste like balsamic. It tastes like balsamic in a solid form. Not as strong, because isn't balsamic some type of vinegar? Not as strong. This is delicious. Let me try this. Now I have a little piece right here, and let me dip it in the olive oil right here. Because balsamic and olive oil go so well together. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Get a little butter and dip it in the olive oil. It's very good. Very good beginning to our meal. When there's a soup on the menu, you know we have to try it. This is the fava bean soup. I have my cheat sheet here. It has ricotta, crispy prosciutto, croutons, pea tendrils, and chive oil. You can see all those components in here. Go ahead and give this a stir. There's that ricotta right in the middle with those croutons and the crispy prosciutto. Go ahead, get my little bite ready here. Get some of that ricotta there. Here we go. Oh wow, kind of looks like a pea soup consistency.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It looked like a split pea soup.
Oh wow, that is delicious. It kind of reminds me of a split pea soup, but much more creamy than a split pea soup. The fava beans, very lightly flavored. I would say, you know those like little green peas that you get in the supermarket? You get the green peas, that's what it tastes like, and you really, really mash it down to this creamy consistency.
I got the pappardelle, which is an egg noodle pasta with the wild boar. Look at that. I don't think I've ever had wild boar, right? Yeah. It kind of looks like regular stewed beef, but let me try this out. All of their pasta is handmade here, so I can't wait to try it. It's like a wider flat noodle, and it looks and smells delicious. Here we go. Wow, this thing packs a punch in flavors. That tomato base is so rich and flavorful. The wild boar, it does taste like regular stewed beef. If you're a fan of rich tomato-based pasta with the good beef in it, this is your dish right here. I highly recommend this one. Very good.
I have the fettuccine. My fettuccine has black garlic infused pasta, braised beef cheek. Isn't beef cheek guanciale or something like that, baby? I think so. And fava beans and ricotta salata. So go ahead and look at this. This is just beautiful. If you didn't know what a fava bean is, that's what it looks like right here.
Yeah, it's the same soup we had earlier.
That looks just delightful. I've never had black pepper infused pasta. Really looking forward to this. You can see the noodles are very flat and wide. I can see the peas in here, the meat. Here's the fava beans right here.
Now the beef cheek, we had like cabeza before, so I have a feeling it's going to be very smooth, almost like mine, the stewed beef type of flavor.
This flavor, kind of first thing it hits, it's like it's very refreshing. I don't know, it's because of all the vegetables that are in here, the fava beans, the green peas, this here. It just tastes like really refreshing. You wouldn't look at it and think it's a really hearty meal, but and a very stick to your ribs type meal because of all of that beautiful looking gravy or sauce that's on it, kind of gravy consistency right here. But when you take that bite with the vegetables, it's just like a refreshing dish. It's very interesting and it's delicious.
How does the beef taste?
The beef, very mild, a very mild flavor. It's not like the stick to your ribs type beef right here. It really melts in your mouth. Wow, I definitely recommend this and get this again. Every single bite so far, I've taken 2 or 3, has been an extraordinary bite.
Like biting me.
Yes. After 11 a.m., needs a little pick-me-up. I got some espresso. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go ahead and try this pistachio creme brulee. See this crust, nice and crunchy. It's served cold. This bowl is
Oh,
cold.
look at the color on that.
Look
Huh?
at that green pistachio color.
Yeah.
With little pistachio bits on top too.
Yeah, this is the first time we're trying pistachio creme brulee. It was highly recommended by our server.
Love that consistency. To me, that's a very good creme brulee, but it doesn't have a pistachio flavor other than the little pistachio nuts on top. You gotta try it out and then give me your opinion, babe. But very nice and creamy. I like that creme brulee consistency. But for me, pistachio is very light.
Our server stopped by. He said that for him, the reason why he likes it is not too sweet compared to a regular creme brulee. And just the uniqueness of that pistachio really stands out in desserts. Yeah. If you're a pistachio fan, like I am, I love pistachio ice cream. Definitely give this one a try when you're over here. I think you'll be happy. Like me. Well, that's gonna wrap it up from Wax and Pasta.
Yes.
Not waxy pasta.
No, not at all.
Yes. So, Madame Tussauds, that was a great place to visit.
It was.
Recapping.
It was. We went through so fast because there was nobody there.
Right.
Yeah, that's what happens. If you want to really take time and go through those wax figures, come first thing in the morning, right when they open, because we didn't have to wait for anybody. They had everybody available. We didn't have anybody even in our pictures that we took.
Right.
So,
in fact, one of the staffers mentioned that it is empty the first hour.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind. Yeah. And over here at our lunch place, excellent service, excellent food.
Yep. A little bit pricey, but excellent food.
Yes.
Yes. It makes us want to go to Venice, baby, doesn't it?
It does.
It really does make us want to go to Venice.
Wow. Soon, I hope.
Yeah, we'll see. You never know where we end up.
You never know.
If you knew how we picked Vegas on this trip, you'd laugh. I mean, we didn't start coming to Vegas. We ended up coming to Vegas, and so it's if you watch how we travel, it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah. Well, those, in case you're wondering, London was on the selection.
It was.
And somewhere else.
Paris was on the selection.
Yeah. But because of the short weekend, we want to spend more ground time instead of air time. That's how we ended up here. Yeah. Well, shout outs, man.
Oh, I do. First of all, thank you. We went to Shang on another video, and a lovely family said hi to us. Thank you guys so much for saying hi.
Yeah, be sure to check out that other video.
Yes,
That's a very good one.
Tiffany, thank you so much for watching. Faye and Ed that visited Erin at Universal, thank you so much for saying hi to her. She really appreciates it. And if you guys go to Universal, she's somewhere over there. She sometimes is in Harry Potter. And sometimes she's a guest servicing. So if you find her, say hi. Connor and Olivia, happy 3rd anniversary. And May and Linda. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. Mel and Linda. This is the one we just saw at the Orleans. Thank you so much for saying hi, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, it's our favorite hotel. That's the one we usually stay.
Yeah, that's where we're staying. Yeah. That's it.
That's it, baby.
Okay, well, we hope you enjoyed our little tour of the Wax Museum and lunch here at the Venetian. So until our next adventure, we'll catch you guys on the next one.